Saturday, March the 12th, and we're actually getting out today for all sorts of reasons. We've been confined to inside, haven't we, for the past few weeks. So the tubs on the patio are planted with tulips, hyacinths, some of which are very nearly out.
Those in that other one nearest, so those pink ones.
Yeah, the pink ones. And I think there might be, there are. Well, there's one or two crocuses, which I'm not sure whether or not they were left over from last time or whether I actually planted them.
But we're doing a little bit here rather than the allotment, aren't we, today?
Yeah, we are. We've not ventured to the allotment for knocking on for 3 months now.
I think we went in January.
Did we?
Yeah.
So we're dipping our toes in the water gradually. And
so one or two jobs that we need to try and do while it's not so bad today. One is cut the grass, first time this year.
Yeah.
It seems reasonably dry. I think it'll cut all right.
I have cut back the perennials in the perennial borders, beds and tied in the roses. I did that, this one yesterday. So now it's a case of waiting to see what comes up before I do any weeding.
The other thing we've to try and sort out is the pond.
Yeah, we had to put an emergency net over the pond.
A couple of weeks ago I was sitting having breakfast and there was a plonk and a heron landed in the pond. And they only need a few seconds to cause utter devastation amongst the fish.
Fortunately, we were on.
Fortunately, because we were there.
Weren't we?
Yeah, as soon as it saw me, it took off. But it's pretty big as a heron when it's sitting in the pond.
But it just goes to show they reckon a heron will only walk into a pond, which is why we've got all these tubs around the edges. But that one didn't.
This one didn't. It just plopped straight in.
So we're hoping that it hadn't managed to come earlier and catch any fish.
We now need to try and get this net off. So when I've cut the grass, that's going to be the next job.
Then we've sorted a couple of borders up here, haven't we?
Yeah.
Well, when I say sorted.
Well, this is a job, isn't it, to do, to cut back these ferns.
Yeah, this buddleia needs cutting back as well.
Yeah, these ferns need chopping back. It's just a matter of getting rid of all the stuff we chop back.
The trouble is we haven't had a wheelie bin connection.
Buddleia there.
And it's not due until this week, is it?
No, so
and it's absolutely chock-a-full.
So some might have to go down to compost in the allotment. But this is the other section of grass that needs cutting. And then this is the bed that Sue's been busy tidying up over the last few days.
There's some nice little tete-a-tete daffodils out.
Yeah.
We had some bulbs from last year's tubs that were in buckets and I never got round to planting them because there wasn't any spacers showing. So I've stuffed those in. I mean, they won't do anything this year, but maybe another year. There are some perennials coming up.
Yeah,
showing
lupins
signs.
Are going out there.
It's just a case of waiting to see how many come up.
Lupins and sedums are going.
Yeah, there's achilleas are going.
Yeah.
There are one or two penstemons there. I'm not sure what these are, but they're going.
Yeah. Right, I think the plan now, get start and get the grass cut.
Not sure what that is either, but that's going.
Looks a bit weedy, that, doesn't it?
I don't think it is a weed, is it? Because it's had some cut off. We just have to wait and see now, don't we? And see what's what.
Yeah.
And then do a bit of weeding and tidying up.
And set up, get a grass cut if I can.
Yeah. Ow. That needs cutting back as well.
Yeah. pond is done. The netting's off.
We just had a little bit of problem, didn't we? Because we put some strings across, and on the far side by the summer house there was nowhere to push the staples in, was there?
No. Still, we've got a method. We'll just see if it works. But we did have 6 frogs in the netting trying to get in the pond. So they're now in the pond.
Somewhere. You heard them last night, didn't you?
I did. Well, I thought I did. I obviously did. I was stuck off the net and couldn't get in the pond.
Hopefully the fish will be a bit safer from that heron.
Yeah, looks like they're expecting me to feed them, to be honest.
Yeah.
Might try them tomorrow. It's a bit late on now.
Yeah.
So we managed to get a grass cut. It never looks at its best, does it, after just the first cut?
No. And there's bits of duckweed on the grass where we had to shake it off the net. It might fertilise it a little bit.
Might do. Hope down stuff doesn't grow.
I doubt it.
I won't be so sure.
Now cut back the ferns. Hopefully they'll get some fresh fronds now.
Usually do, don't they?
I was quite amazed at how far this one in the corner has seeded round the back of the summer house.
Amazing, isn't
and
it?
also in this edge.
Yeah. And we've got this piece of grass cut back.
I cut back that rose as well. It's growing up the back of the summer house.
Yeah.
That's golden showers. The other roses were cut back when I did the borders, except for the ones up the top of the garden that will need tackling. There's still some bits to cut back. Like the fuchsias in that tub and the buddleia that's by the greenhouse.
Yeah.
But quite a bit done today though, to say.
Yep.
Especially seeing as Martin's incapacitated. I'll just shut the greenhouse.
Yeah, okay. So I think that's it for today. I think we're going to pack up now. Packing in?
Yep.
Right. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.
Bye-bye.